registration exercise continues to register eligible Nigerians.
At reach 18 years, we want them to come with their certificate of birth.
Governor Dauda Lawal's rescue mission on road rehabilitation continue to receive accolades. Good evening, our viewers, and welcome to NTA News. Today being Thursday, 25th September 2025, equivalent to 3rd of Rabiul Thani 1447 after the Hijrah. I am Umar Adamudinawa. Now the news in details. Prospective voters in Gusau are appealing to the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to establish additional centers to ease the ongoing continuous voters registration. A cross-section of applicants made the appeal while speaking on the exercise. Correspondent Haliru Muhammad Umar has an update on the voters registration.
The continuous voters registration exercise, which commenced in August this year across Nigeria, is recording significant progress in Gusau. The exercise allows eligible Nigerians to register and update their voter information. In Gusau local government area, the electoral umpire has earmarked separate days for males and females, and being the day allocated for males, several prospective voters turned out to either register or update their records. The respondents who expressed satisfaction with the exercise, however, called on INEC to consider establishing more centers to ease the process. INEC registration officer says the first quarter of the exercise will end by December, after which particulars of those captured will be released for observations and corrections before the permanent voters' cards are finally produced for collection.
Those that reach 18 years, we want them to come with their certificate of birth. And those that lost their cards, we need them to come with court affidavits. For those that are coming here, they should exercise patience and behave well.
INEC also noted that eligible voters can complete up to 90% of the registration process using their Android phones before visiting their office for thumbprint and other requirements. Meanwhile, NTA News has observed thousands of unclaimed permanent voters' cards, with INEC calling on those who registered before the 2023 general election and are yet to collect their PVCs to do so without further delay. The ongoing continuous voters registration, which lasts for 1 year, is set to end at least 6 months before the next general election. In Gusau, Halir Muhammad Umar, NTA News.
The federal government has advised to ensure proper implementation of measures aimed at reducing food prices in the country. A cross-section of grain sellers in Gusau gave the advice while commenting on the recent presidential directives to ensure safe passage of farms' products in order to reduce logistic costs. Correspondent Muhammad Abubakar has more on the report.
It could be recalled that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has directed the Federal Executive Council to act swiftly and implement measures aimed at further reducing the prices of food items across the country. The State Minister of State for Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Aliyu Sabi Abdullahi, said the initiative is aimed at promoting safer passage of agricultural produce and commodities along major transport routes, with a view to having not just availability but also easy accessibility of food produce to Nigerians at subsidized rate. In line of this directive, NTA News sampled views of grain sellers in Gusau, the state capital, on the strategy to be adopted in achieving the presidential initiative. The state chairman of Grain Sellers Association, Alhaji Samaila Abubakar Al-Samrai, maintained that unless easy transportation of food items, ensuring security of farmers, and provision of farming inputs to farmers were made available, the prices of food products may continue to rise higher, thus making it difficult for Nigerians' masses to access. Also speaking, the State Secretary of Rice Sellers Association and that of Yam Sellers Association advised government at all levels to introduce programs aimed at providing seedlings, fertilizer, and other farming inputs available to farmers, as this will help to reducing the prices of food items. In a related development, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has called on the chairman of Bua Group of Companies, Alhaji Abdusamad Rabiu, to support his administration's drive to sustaining the downward trend in the prices of commodity, especially food items. In Gusau, Muhammad Abubakar, NTA News.
Work on the Funtua Gusau-Sokoto dual carriageway is quite advancing with the completion of all the major bridges on the Section 3 of the project. Correspondent Jamil Ibrahim reports that motorists flying the FIBZ road have hit a sign of relief as the completed portions of the project now offer them a smooth driving experience.
The realization of Zaria Funtua Gusau-Sokoto Road project was awarded by the federal government in 2023 under the Road Infrastructure Development and Refurbishment Tax Credit Scheme. The work is currently ongoing, especially at sections 2 and 3 of the road, which traverse Talata Mafara, Gusau and Shemi. All the 6 major bridges under the section 3 of the project, covering more than 93 kilometers, have been completed.
This is one of the 6 bridges that have been completed on this aspect of the road, and the project is currently progressing.
Actually now we don't have any challenges now. It's before that we have challenges of all this bandit, but now we thank God everything is okay now.
The Federal Controller of Works in charge of Zamfara State, Kasimu Yusuf, said the section 3 of the project has reached about 13% stage of completion. Some of the motorists plying the ever-busy road said they have heaved a sigh of relief at the completed portions of the project now offer them a smooth driving experience. Meanwhile, the Federal Ministry of Works has revised the section 2 of the project, which starts from Gusau to Shemi in Katsina State, with a view to improving the quality of the work. The contracting firms, however, identified some of their major challenges.
Mainly security, which is they work on it, and there is quite improvement on it. And we was facing some challenges of compensations, of relocation of some facilities.
People of Zamfara State are full of gratitude to the federal government for the project, and they expressed hope that it will be completed within the stipulated time frame. In Gusau, Jamilu Ibrahim, NTA News.
The First Lady of Zamfara State, Hajiya Huriya Dauda Lawal, has attended the 2025 United Nations International Day of Peace celebration held in New York, United States of America. The momentous global event themed Peace is a verb, act now for a peaceful world, emphasized the importance of unity, collective action, and justice in building a world anchored on peace and mutual understanding. In her remarks, Her Excellency described her participation as an important opportunity to represent Zamfara State and Nigeria on the global stage. She emphasized the contributions of Nigerian women, particularly wives of governors, in fostering peace, stability, and social development within communities. She further called on women and youth to be torchbearers of peace by engaging in acts of kindness, promoting unity, and supporting sustainable development goals. The ongoing total rehabilitation of Tudunwada to Airport Road awarded by Governor Dauda Lawal has commenced with expansion of the road. Correspondent Bello Sani visited the project site and sampled the opinion of shop owners by the roadside on the development.
It will be recalled that on the 6th of August 2025, the Zamfara State Government awarded contracts for the rehabilitation of General Muhammadu Buhari Way, Tudunwada, JB Yakubu Road, Kantindaji area, Aminu Aliyu Road, and Bebeji Road at the cost of 8.2 billion naira. The construction company has already commenced work in earnest, starting from Yariman Bakura Specialist Hospital down to the Tudunwada area. Speaking to NTA News, some residents of Tudunwada commended Governor Dauda Lawal for the road rehabilitation and other developmental projects ongoing across the state. They, however, appealed to the state government to support those whose businesses were affected by the road expansion. The road is expected to be completed within 11 months. In Gusau, Bello Sani Maradun, NTA News.
With the report, we conclude our news tonight. Thanks for watching. Good night.